We apologize for the interruption. Our channel's phone ran out of phone memory. Now let us resume. We are speaking of pain, and the pain which is caused by oneself to oneself through vibrational indifference. This pain is a bit more deep and hard to understand, but easy from our explanation. This pain of vibrational discomfort is much like and unlike the physical pain of, for instance, being slit by a knife. With physical pain and physical action, it is much more easier to understand the cause and effectality of your pain. However, when you are having internal pain in areas which are not visible to the body, to the eyes, there can be great confusion, and from that, the lack of understanding and clarity can cause for the pain to proliferate and snowball itself out of control. And so we are here now to help you understand what is truly happening with yourself when you feel physical sensations that are not wanted by you. The main essence of these physical discomforts come from a repetition of vibration through fear, through worry, through doubt. They are like surges, spikes in the graph of your biological reading. And in those spikes you feel the pain. But these spikes do not come from nowhere. They come from ignorance and lack of proper understanding, much like the frustration faced when reading and not knowing how to read, or seeing a problem of math and not knowing how to solve it. All that is required is a proper understanding of how to move through the equation. And so we give this to you now. You are already in the space vibrationally where all you want already exists, where the pain is gone, where there is no issue, where you are looking past it because you are no longer burning your hands. But currently, in the facing of the pain, whenever you do face the pain, you go back to a very insane path of stabbing yourself, of burning your hand. Through your fear, you take your hand to the spindle and you touch it and kill yourself and experience the pain of it. And then you deal with that death through depression. But we are here to keep you now from doing so. It is very easy. It is not something you have to keep yourself away from as if you are being magnetized to it, because you're not. The only magnetization that ever happens with pain is through ignorance. A proper understanding will always keep one from doing so, as so the child keeping from burning their hand on the hot stove. A proper understanding is all that is needed. A little bit of experience is required. Otherwise, how would you know? And that is what we are here to do, to know on this planet. And so it is all good. Even the pain serves our expansion and our growth here. We are offering new codes, new understandings of what pain truly is on a vibrational level for you all here and now. There has been great focus on your planet for the past 100 years or so, and more before so, on diagnosing pain on a physical level, diagnosing pain on a disease-oriented level. But we are bringing a new understanding now, not to discount the past, but to actually add on to it. We are helping you to realize you are the driving and motivating force of the vibrations that you experience within your body, and the pain and the good feelings and all the feelings in general which associate from it. We are helping you to realize that you are not a conglomeration of many things happening at once to which you have no control, but rather you are the progression and slow moving that you are in the day. You have the ability to move yourself from place to place, and so now we are helping you move yourself into places where there is no pain. There is no need for pain. The pain is serving you and helping you realize you are burning your hand on the stove, and this is good. This is most good. This is needed and wanted to help you to realize and move past burning your hand on the stove. If you burn on your hand on the stove, do not worry, dear ones, it is not a big deal. And what we mean by that is, if you place yourself in the pain again, there is no reason for you to feel like you have lost your gains. It is just an old habit which you are correcting now. And that is very good. And there is great change which comes from that. And that is to where you are heading. So it is good. Your pain from your dis-ease that you are proliferating and building and piling upon yourself. It is good to let go of the need to be away from the pain. Well, the pain is not forever lingering, but when it does come, it is a great reminder of how you are in trepidatious vibrational territory that you have placed yourself within, and it is helping you to realize you are placing yourself in there through unconsciousness. And so the pain is actually moving you towards higher consciousness and higher understanding. And the pain is not forever, dear ones. Please always remember this. The pain is temporary. The pain is part of your journey here, right now. And that is all. It is not the explanation of your life. It is not the big secret you are running away from. It is rather the expansive understanding that you are you and you are evolving. And this is very good. And so now, we bow our hands and we bow our head and we show you that there is great service here in you, for you, through you, to you, and that the pain is very much here to assist in your expansion process, to assist in your alignment, to assist in what you are truly creating for yourself. And recognize, dear ones, that the muscle on the nerd who enters the gym is different than the muscle of the nerd who has been to the gym for 3 years and has built that muscle. And so the pain is just a reflex of you understanding your vibrational territories. And instead of snowballing into the disease and further pain, you are bringing yourself into expansive awarenesses in which you realize the territories from which those pains exist are controllable, and by your walk, by your stead, by your attention, by your journeying into those lands. And most often we do through fear, through not knowing. We are magnetizing ourselves towards the unwanted. And in this universe, there is simply one law, that of focus and attraction, meaning what your focus is on, that is what you are attracting. And so if you put your focus on pain and experience pain, well, how delightful is that? For then you are able to shift your focus onto the opposite of that pain. And whatever that is for you, creatively and imaginatively, is what is allowing that space to exist and stream and grow into your reality. And this is how it happens. There is no gain without pain, they say. We feel the pain is helping you gain. We are not advising to seek out pain. For everything being attraction, your focus is what's causing it. But thank you, pain, for helping me realize my focus is something I can take control over, is something I can be more responsible with, is something I can take care of. My focus is like my child or my dog. I'm not going to allow it to run around without my proper monitoring. Why? Things can happen that I do not want to my child or dog. Or the dog can do things to people that I do not want. A lack of attention breeds instability. And so your pain is guiding you towards stability. It is guiding you towards a higher attention to what you are focusing on vibrationally. And this is great, because that is done through your feeling. The pain is the indication of negative feeling. But then, it is up to you to either sink and drown in that negative feeling and allow it to grow further than the point of that pain, or from the moment of that pain to jump onto higher feeling, and from there navigate yourselves towards higher lands you have never been on before because you had the opportunity to. This is the opportunity pain provides in all aspects. Do not worry, dear ones, the pain will subside. The pain is not your aim. You feel the pain because you have no aim, and if you did, you would only have gain. And it is no big deal. We thank the pain. The pain is helping us realize our point of focus and feeling is greater than what we read or what we watch. What we read, what we watch, is inspiring the feeling within, but the feeling within is generating here and now, and is to be tended to. Most do not tend to this generation. They instead allow this to happen as they have no idea they have an ability to control, and they instead bring more things in to try to bring some balance. But this is just causing more discord, dear ones. And so we allow you to understand the vibrational flow of what you are, which is great and which is beautiful and which is harmonic and life-flowing and life-giving. And we allow for you to realize now that you are beyond the pain you cause yourself in the myriads of ways from your unconscious sleep. In this world, you should not be asleep, dear ones. In the sleeping world, you think you are asleep, but you are actually awake and operating there as well. And so we ask for you to be an awake person here, to kindle your fire and to take care of it, to take great intrigue in what you are placing within your fire, because there is great proportion for you to be able to experience lives you have never experienced on this planet before, and understandings which are higher than the myriads of sufferings which your species has been experiencing for countless aeons. We provide new information for you all now to realize the good feeling of generation within oneself. And so it is. This channel is burning up from these cotton fancy wares. He will change and most likely return. Namaste.